Hello and welcome to today's video, and in this one I'm going to explore a local location. It's called Horsenden Hill. I've never been here before. It's going to be really interesting today, at least just to be out on this quite warm autumn day in November. Quite amazed at how warm it is. But yeah, we're going to explore this place, we're going to take some images, and I would love it once again if you join me and come with me. Let's do this. So I just followed the path up to reach, well, what would eventually have been the top of the hill. But I've actually stopped and come down this path because I just had a sudden sort of spark, and I just thought, this could be something amazing. So I'm going to explore a little bit because I really like what I see, immediately really like what I see. So let's see what we can find in this sort of mysterious sort of path leading back down the hill. So I was definitely right to trust my instincts. Almost immediately I found this really interesting, characterful, I think I mentioned it in my last video, Disney-like tree. It almost looks human-like. I just love it. I just love looking at it. And I know woodland photography is done by a lot of people, but I don't know how you can walk past, as a photographer, how can you walk past a tree like this and not take an image, regardless of how it comes out. I'm not trying to win any awards, but just to share this tree with you, to share this image with you, I couldn't resist. So yeah, fingers crossed this image is going to come out okay, and I will share it with you now. Right, so before I share that image with you, I've literally just turned around when I was packing up my camera gear, and I saw this row of fairly tall trees. No idea what type of tree it is, do apologise. Feel free to tell me if you know. I am clueless when it comes to the naming of trees. I have no idea. Please correct me. Do feel free to correct me. But I was turning around and packing up my camera gear, and I saw this really nice, simple sort of scene. The light was coming in from the right side to the left side. And I just like the simplicity of it. That's for me, that's why I take images. That's why I take photographs. I like what I see with the naked eye. I take a photograph of it. So I'm also going to share that image along with my Disney tree, my character tree, on the screen with you now. So I've stopped to take my next image, and there's again it seems to be the paths that lead down the hill that seem to be most interesting for me anyway, in terms of like the trees and just kind of the shape of the land. It's just the simplest way I can put it. The shape of the land is more interesting, and yeah, some really characterful, I can't say it enough, I do apologise, Disney-like, life-like, human-like trees. They're just incredible to look at. And yeah, fingers crossed I've taken another nice image, interesting at least, to share it with you. And I will do that now. I'll put it on the screen for you now. So the second stop that I've made on the way up to the top of Horsenden Hill. It can only be a good thing, right? I keep stopping to take photographs, that's the whole point of today. Yeah, so we'll eventually get up to the top of Horsenden Hill. And yeah, I only know that you can see the London skyline basically from images that have been added to Google Maps. and that isn't the most reliable source I've found. It's quite funny, but yeah, we'll get up there and we'll see exactly how good the views are of the London skyline. Let's do it. So at the top of the hill, and the views are incredible. Not something I ever thought I would be saying. You know, you can see the London skyline from outer West London. Maybe I'm completely stupid, but I was so surprised by this being on my doorstep. So yeah, I'm going to do a little time lapse and show you the views. So there is a particular tree that I'm going after to take a photograph of. I do apologise if you can hear the parakeets. They are, I don't know if you know anything about birds, I don't know a great deal about birds, but parakeets are literally insane. They're literally crazy. Anyway, so it's a little bit treacherous for me. It's a little bit treacherous to get to the image that I want to get to. But let's see, there's a particular tree that I really want to go after. Let's see. Oh God. Proper dodgy. So I just had to take that image, just made a beeline for it. I was initially drawn to it because I thought that the yellow leaves were on the tree that I wanted to be the main subject. As I got closer, I realised that the yellow leaves were on a tree behind it, but it still could allow that separation because you've got the green foreground. I think they're just stinging nettles, but the yellow, the green, and then that main tree could be a really nice image. I'm really optimistic about it. But yeah, we'll get it into Adobe Lightroom and see exactly what we can do with it, and I'll put it up on the screen now. So I think I'm going to call it a day. It feels like a natural conclusion to this mini adventure. And yeah, some more woodland images to my collection, and ones that I'm really happy with, if I'm honest. And it's all local. It's literally within a 3-mile radius of where I live in West London, which I think is incredible, to find places like this, little hidden gems, little nuggets of gold on your doorstep. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. That actually means far more to me than getting on a train or travelling 100 miles to a location that everybody knows of and taking an image which a lot of people have. This means a lot more to me. So yeah, something to reflect on. Don't get me wrong, I have done that. I've gone to the Lake District, I've gone to Scotland, I've gone to places where every photographer who's alive has gone, and I'm happy with the images that I got. But I think if you find a hidden gem on your doorstep, for me that means so much more. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Do consider subscribing if you haven't already. Like, dislike the video even, comment down below, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.